up, Rhem?
What up, Sarah? How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Brilliant. Brilliant,
Cool.
brilliant.
Can you introduce yourself and say your current title with independent soccer?
Yeah, so my name is Rhem Stubbs. I oversee all the girls in the North for the North Local Competitive Groups, which has been formally now changed the state program, and I also oversee the ECNL Regional League, which has now been changed to the Regional Academy.
Nice. How long have you been with the club?
I've been with the club since 2019, so a couple years now. It's gone by pretty quick, but yeah, I've been here for a while.
And you're from the area originally, right?
Yeah, born and raised. So we're at Richard Berry Park. I grew up 2 neighborhoods over from here. Lived there for 12 years. Originally grew up in Cedarfield, which is not too far down the street. So I'm a local.
Nice. And how long have you been coaching for?
Been coaching since I was really 22 years old. About to be 30 next month. So a couple years, right?
Just a couple.
Just a couple. Just a couple.
Shoot, I messed up there, guys. What has been your favorite role with the Independents?
My favorite role with the Independents, for me, I like being a DOC. I think you can affect a lot of players' lives and coaches' lives in a positive way. You touch a lot of the parts of the club, just with the role that I have. And so, no, it's been fantastic. It's been probably my favorite role. I also liked, obviously, coaching as well. I mean, I think that's the reason everybody gets into it in the first place is because of coaching. But the DOC role is awesome. You definitely get access to a lot of parts of the club, and you're definitely known that way.
Nice. And did you grow up playing soccer?
Yeah, so I grew up playing soccer in the area. And then I went to a Brevard College, which was a small school in the mountains. Played in NCAA Division II. Since then, they transitioned down to Division III, and I played there for 4 years, and then got into the college coaching world after that.
Nice. Where'd you coach in college?
So my first stop was at Liberty University. I was originally going to get my master's degree, and then I started just coaching as like a voluntary assistant, and then I got a job at Concord University in West Virginia, which was an NCAA Division II school as well, up in the mountains near Winter Place Ski Resort. And so that was kind of a cool little place to go, a lot of snow. And then I stopped at Lees McRae for a small stint, and then came out to Charlotte and started with the club.
Cool. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have one pet, Mocha. She is a pit mix, sweetest dog in the world. Sweetest dog in the world.
I'm a huge dog person myself, so I love that.
There you go.
In an airplane, window or aisle seat?
I don't like to fly.
No?
But I'll fly when I have to.
What's the farthest place you've flown to?
Farthest place I've flown to? It's probably Florence, Italy.
Nice.
Florence, Italy.
That's on my bucket list.
You know.
What about your favorite color?
Oh, it's got to be blue, right?
Independence blue?
That's right. That's right. Independence blue.
What would you bring to a potluck?
Oh, buffalo chicken dip.
Yum. Would you make it or buy it at the store?
Oh, that has to be homemade. That
Yeah?
has to be homemade.
Got the best recipe?
Yeah, I mean, you got to get Frank's extra hot too, you know?
Favorite dance move?
Favorite dance move? It's got to be the lawnmower. It's got to be the lawnmower.
Not the sprinkler?
Not the sprinkler, the lawnmower.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Favorite character in the show Ted Lasso?
Ooh, Ted's awesome, but it's got to go with Nate the Great. Fantastic assistant, knows the ins and outs of the club, just fantastic individual.
If your daughter ever got into soccer, who would you want to coach her?
Oh man, there's lots of people to choose from on that one. John Cullen. It's got to be John Cullen.
Would you
the experience in the years, man. The
Yeah.
experience in the years.
Would you coach her if you could?
I would definitely coach my daughter if I could. I don't want to get into her development as much. I want her to kind of grasp the sport for her own, but I would definitely start kicking the ball with her in the backyard and all that for sure. Coach her rec team.
That's so nice. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, that's a tough one. Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. Love him. Seen him so many times. Probably the best person to see in concert, if anybody's wondering.
Yeah. Who's your favorite pro soccer player?
Love Anthony Gordon from Newcastle. Fantastic winger. Does a really good job getting forward. Scores a lot of goals.
Nice.
Love it.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Best piece of advice I've ever received. It's a tough one. There's a lot of mentors I've had in my life, for sure. I think for me, I don't know. I think my dad he said so many things to me of just about being true to yourself and being true to what you want to do. But he always told me, he said, people are going to do what they choose to do, son. Just got to let them choose.
I love that. That's great. Favorite team bonding event you've ever been to or hosted?
Oh man, for the regionally girls this past year, we went to Frankie's Fun Park. That was cool. So me and Coach Neal, we raced some of the girls at the go-kart, and that was fun. That was a pretty cool bonding event for just the teams in general.
That's awesome. I was gonna say, did you go on the go-karts?
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite part.
Yeah, and I didn't lose. At least I think I didn't lose. You know.
Did you win?
I thought I won. I thought I won.
Your favorite sweet treat?
Oh, Reese's. It's got to be Reese's.
Nice.
A little bit of chocolate, a little bit of peanut butter.
What's your comfort movie?
Comfort movie. I don't know. My fiance would probably, I don't know. She'd probably say Titanic. I like a good Titanic. Leonardo DiCaprio back in the day. A little bit of history about it. I'm a history guy, so I like that kind of stuff, you know. A little bit of a love story, not really into that kind of stuff, but I like the history behind it.
Nice. What job did you have in high school?
I was a referee to start with, and then my mom and dad started a soccer store right above Birkdale, and then I worked for them for 4 or 5 years.
Nice. Can you talk about that a little? How was that?
That was a really cool experience. They were the first soccer store called Soccer Post of Lake Norman that came into the area, and they really did a really good job catering to everybody, and the massive cleat wall in the back of the store was awesome. So anytime I came home from college, I was always trying to beg my mom if I could just take some cleats off the wall. But yeah, it was an awesome experience. A lot of people that we got to meet and came in the store, so that was cool.
Nice. Final question. What's a core soccer memory for you?
Core soccer memory. So my freshman year, I got to play against my identical twin brother. He went to Erskine, and then I played at Brevard, and we played them my first college game. And so I checked in the game, didn't start, but checked in the game in the first half and scored the first goal in my first college game. And then the game went into double overtime, and I scored the game winner. So that was kind of cool to play against my brother and score 2 goals. And then I didn't really score a goal from there. The rest of my college career, I was a defender, so I didn't score too many goals.
Oh, that's awesome, though. You got to experience that with him.
Yeah, that was really cool. All the family was there, and you know, I got some SAC Player of the Week for the conference and all. So it was really cool to have all my parents and family and friends all were there too. So that's cool.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today, Rhem. It was great to talk to you, and yeah.
Wilding out.
Wow. Oh, that was bad. We got to do that again. We totally went like that. Here we go. Boom.
See ya.
I did it again.